Ultimately, we are in the business of selling trust, right? That is what you need to do in order to convince somebody to let you come and drill holes in their driveway, in their decorative concrete, in their pool deck, in their business, what have you. You know, in order to get that phone ringing, you got to show some people the right things, right? And so here, I'll just quickly show you what we always try and add to, the concrete lifting websites to just make it very clear that you are, at first glance and as you dig deeper, the right choice. So, front and center, what you do, what you fix, but then specific, items, Better Business Bureau, symbols. If you've got accreditation, put it out there. Uh, in this case, they have a lifetime guarantee. I mean, that's amazing. So let's put that front and center, right? Again, builds trust. Coming down from there, photo of the owner. Right away, you see that it builds trust. He puts his face there. He's proud of who he is. He's showing the process. Looks pretty simple in terms of, it looks clean and nice. So we're adding all these trust symbols by putting the face out there. That is a big one. Then show the process, right? People want to know what this kind of looks like. Again, they're possibly spending thousands of dollars for you to drill holes and possibly make a mess of their expensive, nice concrete, right? So if you can show those things to them, it alleviates all those concerns and makes it, evident that, hey, they can trust you. Before and afters. Again, trust, trust, trust. Photos versus a website that has generic content, pictures of driveways, that are new. We see all the time, like that stuff doesn't build trust. That creates concerns and questions. But when you show exact photos, problems of what, people are dealing with at their home and business, that builds trust. So these are all things that, you ultimately need to go to your website if you want to get that phone ringing, because it's not always just about traffic, right? It's about when the traffic gets to your website, do they like look at it and think, these guys look real sketchy, and let's go find somebody else. So trust is so important. Along the same lines, we've got, Google reviews embedded here. So again, these are real-time reviews. It builds trust. People trust Google, generally speaking. And so if you can pull direct from your Google profile, that's great. Much better than just writing your own generic, possibly in people's eyes, fake reviews in there. So if you can link or at least kind of mention that they came from Google, great. Again, builds trust. Free estimates, trust building. So all these things, answers people's questions and builds trust at the same time. And then you'll see this is a long homepage. So we reiterate that again. We want to make sure people saw that and remind them, hey, so nothing wrong with that. Show them where you service so they understand that. Again, all this stuff builds trust. And this is down in the footer, carries out. So all that stuff builds trust. So if you want to sell more jobs, take the pressure off of people, give them all the reasons to believe that you are the right choice. And it's definitely going to help you sell a lot more jobs.